Hello, fourth grade geographers. Welcome back to our next lesson in geography. I am Mrs. Lamondo. We are all the way up to lesson 8. So let's take a look at what we have planned for today. So today we're going to talk about regions of the United States of America. Our country, you know, has 50 states. And within that, we can group those 50 states into 5 regions. Regions, what are they? Regions are areas that share common characteristics and features. They are places that have things in common. So this is Boston, Massachusetts. It is in the Northeast region. It's also part of New England. So if we look here, we in New Hampshire also live in the Northeast or New England. So our characteristics, our features are similar. We have mountainous areas. We have forests. We have flatland, we have cities, we have rural areas. Each region has its own resources and own geographic limitations. How do people change or alter their environment? So let's look at this picture again of the Golden Gate Bridge. How did people solve a problem here? What problem did they solve? I bet you guessed right. They wanted to get from one area of land to the other. In order to do that, they had to build a bridge. This is an example of people changing or altering their environment. So there's 4 types of resources we're going to talk about today when thinking about regions, and they are animal resources. Animal resources are like cattle, chicken, fish. Plant resources, trees, corn, wheat. Mineral resources, copper, aluminum, etc. And typically mineral resources are dug from mines in the ground. We also have fossil fuels. That includes coal, oil, and natural gas. Natural gas is created, or many of these actually are created over time from the remains of plants and animals. So again, we have animal, plant, mineral, fossil fuel. On the following slides, you will see pictures of resources found around the United States. Be ready to name animal, plant, mineral, fossil fuel. Also, what can we use it for? Here's our first resource. I want you to think to yourself, is it animal, mineral, plant, or fossil fuel? If you guess plant, you're right. Now think to yourself, what could trees be used for? Trees are a great resource that can be found in the Northeast, our region, because they can be made into paper. They can be made into wood. We can use them to make cardboard. I bet you could name hundreds of things we use this resource for. Here's our next resource. This resource is actually considered 2 different resources. So remember, plant, animal, mineral, fossil fuel. Can you guess which 2 this one is? If you guess plant, you're right. This is corn. What could corn be used for? Do you know what other resource this is? This is a tricky one. This is actually also considered a fossil fuel because corn can be made into ethanol, and ethanol is added to our gasoline to kind of dilute it a little bit because gasoline is a limited resource. We only have so much. Next time you go to a gas station with someone you know, look on the pump. Typically, it says a percentage of the gasoline is ethanol. Check it out. It's usually a number a little bit less than 10%. Here's resource 3, plant, animal, mineral, or fossil fuel. If you guessed animal, you're right. What could this resource be used for? Perhaps you're thinking that the cows could be milked and that milk could be made into dairy products. Or maybe you're thinking the cows could be slaughtered and the meat could be used for human consumption as well. Also, the skin could be used for leather. There's lots of ways that this resource is used. How about this resource? Plant, animal, mineral, fossil fuel. If you guessed fossil fuel, you're right. This is a mine. So in this picture, they are mining things, which can be a resource. How about this resource? Plant, animal, mineral, fossil fuel. Which one is it? If you guessed fossil fuel, you are right. This is drilling for oil. This is an oil rig. They're trying to bring oil up from deep in the earth. So today, I want you to think about, what resources do you use a lot of? Is there anything you could cut back on? Also, I want to remind you that there are 5 regions in the United States of America: the Northeast, the Southeast, the Midwest, the Southwest, and the West. If we were in school, we would be looking at a map of those right now. Unfortunately, we're not, but when we're back all together again, we'll talk about it some more. That's all I have for you today for social studies. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.